Imagine waking up tomorrow, and the United States of America simply no longer exists. No cities. No people. No military. No internet servers. No economy. Just gone. The world map now has a giant blank space where the US used to be. What happens next? Let's explore a world where America disappears overnight. Immediate shockwaves. The disappearance of America would cause instant chaos across the globe. Air traffic control systems would fail mid-flight as thousands of planes vanish or lose connection. Global stock markets would crash within hours. Over 30% of the world's currency reserves are held in US dollars, now suddenly worthless. Banks worldwide would freeze transactions, trying to stop a total financial collapse. The internet would slow down dramatically. Many of its backbone servers and data centers are based in the US. Streaming platforms, cloud services, even GPS satellites, most of them American, would stop functioning. The military void. The US military is the most powerful on Earth, with over 700 bases in 80 countries. With it gone, global defense systems are shattered. Alliances like NATO would be left leaderless. Nuclear deterrence balances would vanish overnight. Nations like China and Russia might move quickly to fill the power vacuum, but without America, global stability would crumble within days. Part 3. The economic collapse. 2:10 to 3 o'clock, the disappearance of the US economy, worth over $25 trillion, would trigger the worst depression in history. Global trade depends on American imports and technology. From iPhones to airplanes, the world's supply chain would break apart. Oil prices would skyrocket. Countries relying on US food exports, especially wheat, corn, and soy, would face severe shortages. Within weeks, famine and inflation would spread worldwide. Technology and culture. Now imagine life without America's tech giants. No Google, no Microsoft, no Apple, no Tesla, no Hollywood. Half the world's software and entertainment would vanish. Social media would go silent. Streaming services would lose most of their content libraries. The internet would feel like it just time traveled back to 1995. Culturally, the disappearance would create a global identity crisis. From fashion to films, much of modern pop culture originates in the US. Without it, new cultural superpowers might rise, maybe South Korea, India, or even Nigeria, each shaping the world's next era of creativity. Political shifts. With no America, global leadership would fragment. China might dominate Asia and Africa economically, while the European Union could struggle to stay united. Russia would try to expand its influence over Eastern Europe. And nations like India, Brazil, and Japan would rise as regional powers. But without a global moderator, tensions could escalate into wars. Disputes over oceans, borders, and resources, once kept in check by US diplomacy, would ignite. Environmental and scientific impact. America is also home to many of the world's top universities, research labs, and space programs. NASA alone provides crucial satellite data for climate research and global weather forecasting. Without it, predicting natural disasters would become harder. Scientific progress would stall for years, and humanity's dream of exploring Mars could fade away. The New World Order. In just months, the world would reorganize itself into new alliances and powers. But the scars would last for generations. The disappearance of America wouldn't just erase a country, it would erase the infrastructure of the modern world. Whether you love it or hate it, America's existence holds together much of the global system we rely on. So maybe, the real question isn't, what if America disappeared, but rather, what can the world learn to stand on its own before it ever does?